was stolen from racetrack. She was a natural bobtail, and she never fired.
She was cold bitch?
Yep.
Let me darn.
They bred her to old Big Blackie and produced Reno. I saw one of Reno's brother, old Reno's brother. He was a white dog, white and black.
Yeah.
But he wasn't as game as Reno. He was probably as good a fight dog, maybe even a little better punishing dog, but he wasn't. He later quit.
Looking at Sad Sack's pedigree again, I got Sparks Haley's Comet as his dam, and she's off of Sparks Spike 2 out of Wiles Pete and Sparks Carey. Was that some more Lightner blood? Do you have any idea?
Carey had some Lightner in her. Now, let's see, Haley's Comet was out of Haley.
Right, and that shows to be Lightner. What I've got here, Lightner's Rough House and Black Dog.
Brother and sister mating.
Were they? Yeah.
Yeah. The Rough House I had later. He died. Gimp killed him. In a kennel fight. The old Gimp dog.
Really?
Yeah. He was 11 months old when he got off the chain and killed Rough House.
Gimp must have had quite a mouth on him.
He killed 2 stud dogs for me that back in the day was worth $1,000. And that was Rough House. And he was 11 months old then, and 3 months later, when he's 14 months old, he killed the old Rex dog, which was registered. That was his kennel name, what I called him. But you see him in the pedigrees as Diablo Rojo.
Oh, yeah?
Which was Snow's daddy and Major's daddy.
I'll be darned.
In fact, I was at Leo's when that happened at a convention. Well, it happened the night on the way back home. I got in here at home about 4 that morning, and it had happened that night. Gimp got off chain and got a little Rex and killed him.
Wow.
So, and in fact, I'd made a deal at that convention with Maurice to send him Rex, because he wanted to breed him into some of the bitches. He had a bunch of bitches out of, he had 4 out of Widow and Cracker. Which Cracker was out of Widow and Divo, you know. And I take it back. They were not out of Widow, these bitches. They were out of Widow's sister, Judy. And, but anyway, that was their problem. They wouldn't fire. They were up then about 2 years old, and they hadn't fired up. And so I still had Major at that time. I hadn't sold him to Freddie. And Maurice says, you send me the old dog, and I'll breed 2 of the bitches to him, and I'll send you 2 of the bitches, and you breed them to your son. And so I told him I would, that I had to call him and tell him that our deal was off. And he said, you sell that old dog to somebody? I said, no, that old dog's dead.
Hell.
And he said, really? I said, he died the night I got in from down there convention. Gimp dog had killed him, and I told him about Gimp, about him killing Rough House. But Haley was out. Pete made that breeding. Sparks. He had bought the pair of pups from Ralph Dawson. Ralph Dawson was protege and friend of Bill Lackner, old friend. And he'd had this litter of pups. He had the bitch. He also had a dog that was Casey. Dawson's Casey was a litter brother to Sherry, to Lep and Lil's brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Later they were out of Payne's, Bobo, and Biddy.
Mm-hmm.
Bobo was pure Lackner. Biddy was about 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, Pete bought that pair of Bill Lackner's daughter had the old mail, the daddy of Rough House and Diamond. But anyway, Pete bought the pair of pups out of the litter, and Diamond and Rough House. Petey, we always call it his call name, and so he in turn bred them together. That produced Haley. He had them several years. Well, he always had died. I guess she died at Pete's point. But later on, he traded Dean Clemens. I don't know if you've ever heard of Dean or not.
Yep,
Clemens
sure.
or not. Well, Clemens was another one of us heavy Lackner breeders.
Mm-hmm.
Lived there in the Carolinas. Well, he's the one that made the breedings for like Sadsack, and then he bred the bitch too.
Could I ask you a question about breeding theory for a moment?
Yeah.
It's been my experience, and of course I don't have near as much as you do, so you correct me if I'm wrong, but I've come to the assumption that the old Daibo stock was pretty late starting, tended to get a lot of cold dogs in that line. Is that correct?
Don't know that you got actually cold dogs, what I'd consider cold dogs, but they were definitely late starters. Old Daibo was himself. Old Daibo was 3 years old before he ever fired.
Right. Well, it looks to me...
And there's a lot of his pups and grandpups went on down there. That's why I always went very light with it, because it would very often show up down the line, you know,